I was military for 4 years.
Were you really?
Yeah,
What were you in? Air Force?
Wow. I was the worst. I was a cop in the military.
Really?
Nobody believes I was the worst cop ever. I made one arrest in 4 years, and that was because a girl came through the gate. She had some big titties, and I decided that I needed to pull her over. But I was the worst fucking cop, and I had to get out of the military because I used to hear this phrase all the time. Airman Rawlins, your blatant disregard for established military policy shows a lack of military bearing and integrity. I used to hear that. I was like, these motherfuckers going to gun and kick me out. Air Force 4 years. I was a cop stationed in Kunsan, Korea, stationed in Boland, NUICO, Tongseng, NSCO, Nuna, Haigu, Dega, Toktoke, Arso.
Whoa.
4 years military, 3 years, 2 years in Korea, 2 years at Boland Air Force Base, and I got out and just randomly went to a comedy club, became a heckler. I was an asshole. I used to go to this comedy club every Wednesday to fuck with the comedians.
Where was it?
Comedy Connection to Greenbelt. It was like the black comedy club in D.C. This was the time of when Martin Lawrence was on fire, the Def Jam thing was popping, and they had on black comedy clubs. It would be a pizza shop. They'll just turn, okay, now it's a comedy club. Monique had a club that she made turn from a restaurant to a comedy club just because she got more business on the weekend as a comedy club than a restaurant, and they took it over. And I used to go heckle the comedians, and I was such a good heckler that people used to come to the show to hear me heckle. They would be at the door like, yo, is that asshole dude going to be here tonight? And that was me. The club owner dared me to go on stage because he wanted to shut me up. Joe, I was so cocky. After 4 weeks of heckling, I tried to make a deal with the club owner.
Come on.
I swear, I was like, look, I'm telling you, I know I've increased business by 30%.
No.
We need to start working on the door deal. He looked at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? Anybody in D.C. will tell you this story. And they wanted me to shut up. They asked me to go on stage, and I went on stage, and the first time I went on, I murdered the shit. And I knew that I wasn't going to be doing anything else with my life but doing that. I just knew it. It was just like, flap, flap, all like, bah, 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 bah.
How did it feel?
It felt great.
Do you remember it?
I remember it
The
because
flashes in your mind?
I remember it because I had talked so much shit to this point. And the thing about it was, but the room of the energy of the room was there because there was a lot of people that came, they saw me. They were like, when you gonna go it? You should, they were like, you should try it. So the first time I went on, people were excited about it. They didn't know what to expect. And I wrote all these jokes. I'm like, I got 30 minutes. I was like, blah, blah, blah. I was so cocky. We used to have an open mic. And open mic list is like 30 people. And I would be like 10 on the list, and they would keep bumping me, and I thought they were just trying to save me the headline. I didn't think they were just trying to give me the shittiest spot. But half the club came to see me, so they would stay there. And that first time I went on, I had all these jokes I planned I was going to do. And when I went on stage, I drew a complete blank. I didn't remember shit. And then I went what I knew best. I started fucking with somebody in the audience. I got a laugh, and then I did my material, and I didn't know what the light was. They gave me the light, and I was like, oh, I got to go. Like, the light means just make that your last joke.
Right.
And I got off abruptly. I said, I got to go. And people started booing. The host went up. And they was like, no, Donnell, he doesn't know. He's new. It's his first time. He don't know what the light means. He was like, he'll be back. And I was there almost every Wednesday for 8 months. And then I moved to New York at 6 months.
Wow.
Said, I'm out of here.
Where'd you go first?
Club-wise?
Yeah.
Or live?
Either one.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, you
Brooklyn
lived?
was a barrel. That's why to
What
this
clubs?
day. But it was interesting to me because I didn't go from D.C. to like mainstream white clubs. I was doing still the ghetto rooms and shit, and a lot of times I couldn't get spots, so I would go to the poetry open mics because that shit used to be so dull. The water was shifting, the wave, and I'd be like, does anybody want to break for this shit, right? And then I would go do jokes when I couldn't do comedy clubs. I would do that until I started making a name for myself and never looked back. It was dope. New York is a great place to get your chops up.
What year did you enter New York?
It had to be probably like 95. Probably like 95.
Yeah, I'd already moved. I left in 94 to come to LA.
Oh, yeah?
When did you get out here?
I got out here like 7 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. And it was because my situation is different because I wasn't getting a lot of road work, and I was like, well, fuck it. If I'm not getting a lot of road work, I might as well try to get more film and television stuff to move out to LA. And then when I moved out here, I started getting more personal appearances. So basically, I moved to LA and became a road comic. And I wasn't mad at it because after you doing it for a while, you just want to, where the fuck can I make money doing this shit? You know what I'm saying? If it's the road, it's the road. You know what I mean? If it's Hollywood, it's Hollywood. But who was going to pay me some money? And it was the road. And until now, like I do 40 weekends a year. But with me having a young kid now, I'm trying to focus more on film and television and get some more stable shit because I'm getting a little, it's getting burnt.